Hey guys, Tick here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast. Right, we're going to work on our tower, the ILM headquarters, a little bit more. There's a little bit that needs to be finished on the actual superstructure itself. I kind of slipped that by. One other thing I want to show you is that I've now worked on my portals a little bit. So this portal now takes you just to the lobby of this area. There's one here that takes you to spawn. But because I haven't got any of the other floors in yet, there aren't going to be any portals that go to those just yet, but there will be. Down here, we have our first level portal room. So this takes us to Moonbase Alpha. This takes us to our Mage Tower, which is something that my wife Kat is working on. It's going to look awesome. She did the spawn building, so if you've seen that, you know just how awesome she is at building stuff. And this takes you up to my office at the top. Now what I wanted to do here was I kind of want to replicate this, but not exactly. I'm probably not going to use those particular blocks. I'll use something else. But I am a big fan of these cyan lights, so I'm going to use those. And we are definitely going to need more than 8 portals because I plan to have quite a lot of stuff. So we are going to have to replicate this down here. So I've got my Moonglow worm just there in the middle as a marker. I love using these worms. Perfect application of science utilizing nature. They glow, so we turn them into lights. I'll worry about removing the stuff later. So we also need to decorate these rooms. But that is going to be a video for a little bit later, not right now. We'll worry about that closer to when it's actually a problem. These can probably go out. I'm thinking sort of more dark and broody in these rooms, possibly utilizing more of the sort of Zirconium blocks to kind of give it that modern technological feel. We don't have one for... We should definitely put one in for the lobby here, just in case we can't use our portable hole for any reason, or we don't have it. And actually I wanted to go to my office. Here. Okay, so this is the little section that we're going to be adding. It needs to come all the way up the building. I've already added in these little bits over here. So what we need to be doing is, if we just build this over here, so it's 2 2, 3 2s, 2 3s, a 3, and then a 2, and then a 3. No. Okay, now the point in this little construction is that this is actually going to be for any sort of trunking that we need to do. Yeah, if you don't know what trunking is the how you manage wires. And I have done that wrong, haven't I? Yeah. Typical. Should be more like this. There we go. Okay, so trunking is how you would run electrical cabling in any construction, really. It's just a way of keeping things neat and tidy and away from the rest of the building. And these things won't really fit into the aesthetic of our pipes and stuff. So I'm going to try and keep the things like the lead wiring and some of the other constructions. And I'd also like to have all the MFEs and MFSUs and all the other bits that we're going to be needing, not so much hidden away as just out of the way, and I can stack them up without being worried about too much about how it all looks, because I don't really want this place to look way overcrowded, if you get what I mean. I want it to look good and clean. That's what I'm going for. not really a big fan of everything all being horribly out of place. I'm not quite a perfectionist, but I like my buildings to look kind of okay. It's part of what bothered me about my base alpha is that I would never be able to get that really nice clean feel. I really should have just built this from the bottom up, shouldn't I? Actually, yeah, this is just silly. Need to get quicker at that. Though, ooh, I'm not gonna really have enough of this, am I? What did I do with it all? I had loads of this. Never mind, never mind. So, here we go. Now, Cat has worked on the spawn building, and we're going to be going to spawn shortly anyway, because I need to work on... Yes? Okay. Yes? Alright, okay, I'll take a look. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll keep an eye on that. Right, apparently some of the decoration work that Cat had done had disappeared upon her login, so there's sometimes a little bit of funniness with microblocks. That can be a little bit finicky. Another stack here, but we'll definitely have to go back and pick up some more. Clearly I've overestimated how much of the stuff I had left over here on the actual building site. So we will have to fix that. I'm just going to take a quick pop to spawn to see if anything has changed in the microblocks. Okay, so you can see here's the decoration that Cat has done. It's sort of just gone... Ah, no, that's right, okay. She's gone for sort of Grecian look. You can see this here. Fancy little swirls. And that's the same around the building, it's quite good. Space Invader. Ninja stars. Yeah, see? Cool stuff. Alright, let's just get over to my portal there. And back to Moonbase Alpha. Right, I don't know if that is a bug with the portals, or if that is how they're meant to work, where they just drain, occasionally just drain all your hunger. Maybe they do, maybe I'm playing with fire here. But that is a bit weird. It just will occasionally drain every last bit of hunger I've got. And well, that's definitely not going to be enough, but we've got plenty of this. So we can definitely make more. That is not an issue at all. Now I'm thinking for the portal room, since we're going to go for a little bit more dark and technological, might go for the green Zirconium blocks or the blue, maybe with obsidian in the corners, because I want to sort of add a little bit of rounding to the room, not much, but where the corners are instead, just have a little diagonal. I can show you what I mean shortly. Let's go back and just finish off this side. What else have we done? Not really much. What I am planning to do shortly is I will be creating an ME system, because barrels are okay, but I like the aesthetic of them. I think they look great, and I think for what they do, they work perfectly. But I need a system that's a lot more flexible. I get the feeling that barrels are really really meant to be part of just a normal buildcraft setting, and you don't have them as a display. Really, you kind of just have them as part of machines, and they, yeah. So having them as part of greater machines where they're going to have their bits in progress, and they're not really just sitting there. So they'll have things moving in and out. So they'll have pipes up above and pipes below, and that doesn't really fit with a nice tight storage system. And it is certainly space consuming. Not as space consuming as chests are. To get some of the amount of stuff that I've got in barrels, in chests, would probably take a small lifetime and a huge area. Like, way more room than you would ever imagine. But diamond chests kind of alleviate that a little bit too. But what we're going for is an ME system. Now, I'm not going to play around with it. I'm going to go straight for stupid amounts of storage space. I have a lot of stuff to store, and I want to be able to do a lot of inline crafting. That's my goal. I want to be able to put interfaces against most machines and have ME do a lot of the crafting for me. So we're going to be doing a lot of pattern work and so forth. It should be quite interesting, but I'm not going to be doing that this episode. This episode is just me, adding a little bit of extra stuff to the tower and showing you how exactly we're going to be going around from now on, where we use the portals a lot more. And apparently Kat has done some extra work on the tower, so I may show you that. She says it's not ready, but it was already looking pretty good, and she had only just started to do the shell of it. Did you see that I put a portal in there? Was that okay? Yeah, that was to fit with the wall. Yeah, it still works. It should have been lit. Wasn't it? Okay. I had put a portal in there earlier, apparently it's not working anymore. I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe that's a bit weird, because you can make miscraft portals of any shape and size, but I think you have to use they have to be at least 2 wide, otherwise they don't get stable or something like that. We're generally going to stick to the nether portal size. That's just the easiest. That reminds me, I could probably make a new nether portal now and put that in here. I'm a bit worried about gutting Moonbase Alpha too much. So, but after a while we're going to have to just bite the bullet and be done with it. Don't really want to be using it too much. We'll probably keep our old school farms there, but we're on Ultimate 1.12, I think. Yeah. Anyway, and so we've got the forestry multi-farms now, so I'm definitely going to be building a couple of those. We're going to have a portal over to a place where we can have our farms. And that's what I like about these Mistcraft portals. I'll be able to put a portal anywhere to any place, and I can start to utilize that. We're definitely going to be using it for our bees, for a little while at least, before I can move on to the alvearies. And I've been watching a lot of generic bees. Yeah, it's ironic, isn't it? Generic bee loves bees. Well, I've been watching a lot of his videos. He's got some crazy good ideas about bees. Dude is just crazy about them. He loves them more than life itself. Anyway, yes, so we're going to be utilizing some of that, and his subscribers have come up with a bunch of cool ideas as well. So we're going to be stealing as many of those as possible. We've got a few ideas for the server. I'm happy for some people to come in and join me. There's only 12 slots, so space is obviously limited. I have a few friends who are already joining. I've got Ginger Majandra there, Django, and he's a pretty quality builder as well. Yeah, he's built this amazing ship on the Haven server, so I'll need to show you guys that at some point. He is definitely a proponent of build it large or go home. It's nuts. He also has had a pretty cool video for wheat silos, automated wheating systems. Automated wheating systems? What is wrong with me? I haven't been drinking, I swear. But yeah, I mean, there is all sorts of stuff going on at the minute. I'm quite excited because I've never actually run a Feed the Beast server. I've run vanilla servers. I've done that for a few guys. Some big ones are people building stupid-sized redstone machines, and those just, some of them are just nuts. But that was in a very private network. Nobody from the outside could ever even get to the server. So I never had to worry about security or anything like that, or whitelisting. Anybody could join, but it was within a private network, so that was not a problem. Here I've had to start playing around with Forge Essentials, and I won't lie, I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. But I'm hoping that it all works as I planned or expected. The first thing I really wanted it for the default set spawn, which kind of worked, I think. Don't think I've had anybody brand new join just yet, so not sure if it has worked in its entirety. Now I know this is kind of boring, just the straight up marble bricks, but that's the aesthetic of the building, so you got to go with it. We're gonna pop a couple other things in here, and we will colour it up at some point. Now I need to go back because I don't think I have any in here. No. This building is meant to be sort of big and imposing, and in your face. Hopefully all my glass panes are in here. It looks like they are. I love this building. Look at it. It's very simple in its design. There's nothing complicated or special about it. Need to fix that. Need to put something in those holes. But it's just got a sort of simplicity to it that I really love. We need. Alright, we need to make some more of those. No problemo, he said. Alright. What else have we got? What else do we want? We want some of this stuff. So let's cook up some of that. Like that, and that. That gives us that, and then we need, we'll need another stack of that, and a stack of those. See, if I had the ME system already, I wouldn't actually have to do all this. I'd just say, build me this. That is no good. What have I done? There comes a point where you're just too strong, so you can't use tools in your own building. It's crazy. Alright, so this isn't quite enough for 64, but we don't actually need that many. 10? Is that enough? No, I don't think that's enough. $26. That'll do. What else did we want from whilst we're here? Let's just put this rubbish away. Ah, yes. Of course. Oh. So with that, want that. Okay. Let's not use that. Do 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 do. So what we need is a little bit of red alloy wire. I believe I have a timer floating about for what I want. Let's just stick that in there. Oh, handy. Our steel production's doing pretty good, actually. Okay, so we got that. Cook up a little bit more of that. I think I need 9 red alloy ingots. What else do I need? I need soul cages. So let's just drop that here. And down here we have a red lamp, which is not inverted. I thought I had a timer floating about here. Do I not have a timer? Ah, there we go. Okay, alrighty then. So let's just go charge up our jetpack. I started considering about how to move some of this stuff. It's going to be quite interesting. Is this stuff still working? Okay, I think it's finished all the cobble that's in there. No, no. Oh, what am I doing? Let's drop that in there. Might as well. I'll just get rid of that. This is it. I don't even walk places anymore. Oh my god! Ever since I moved to a server, there's something about these lights now, where they like get you stuck on them. It's super annoying. Previously, you would just sort of slide past them. Yeah, that'll be enough of that. I just want to also check on our boiler, because the peat engines are no longer really working. Okay, yeah, this is still going good. How are we doing for these? So we only have the 5 here, and I know I say only 5 because that is a good 3 million Minecraft joules. But when that steam boiler goes off, we eat through this super fast. It's particularly this, that thing goes. I need more of them. I'm definitely not producing enough fuel. My outtake is immense. Right. So we just need... Oh, okay, it's the other way. Oh, I didn't realize it created 12. What about this? Should we make insulated? Let's see what we got wool-wise. We kind of want red. Let me just grab these. I'll make a little bit. So that will give us 14. Should be enough. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so 12 insulator wire, that's enough. worry about making too much more of that. Right. Spider above. What would be good is we'll be able to unload those chunks now. Yeah, definitely the portal's just making me hungry. Definitely. Definitely the portals. Definitely. I'm going to show you the mage tower quickly. That won't work. Oh no, this portal's definitely working. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so this is where we're going to be doing all of our Thorncraft stuff. We're going to have a silver... Alright. Yeah. Weird. Ah, cool. Alright, so my wife tells me that the that the idea behind this is that it was a ruined tower that was found, and it's just been sort of modernized. So that's what all the iron is for. And now this central tower, I'm probably going to turn this bit into a little bit more of a library type thing. Sort of books flying about everywhere and all sorts of crazy stuff. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a pure node over here. So we're going to be doing silver tree farms. And then over here we're going to be, this is going to be our research area, so we'll be able to pull from the silver node, from the pure node. Yeah, so this is going to be a bigger tower so that we can fit all of our Thorncraft stuff in it. Maybe a little bit more of a castle tower type thing, maybe. Something looking a little bit more imposing. Yeah. No, looks really good. I like it. I like the stained glass stuff. That's cool. Alright. So I just wanted to show you that still a work in progress, as I am constantly told. Woo. Woo. To the office. Okay. So, I am going to cover up the inside of that. So I don't want to... This is going to be like a... It's a sort of tight workspace, but it is going to be a workspace. But not all of it is going to be devoted to workspace now. We've got some other building bits that are going to come out of here, so they're going to be done next episode, because I'm running out of time. But what I wanted to do was quickly do over here. Where is it? Over here. 3 away, but not quite. Right. So fitting with the modern building feel, we are going to have just in here. Now I think you can stick timers upside down, can't you? Yes, you can. I think I may have done that a little bit too close though. Okay. So that will go here. And what we have up here now, can't see anything going. This worked a lot better. Maybe it's not it doesn't like the insulated wire. Oh wait, the timer's the wrong bloody way around, isn't it? Me no brain so good. Huh. Very strange. Okay. Maybe you're gonna have to change that away from an insulated and see what happens. But the idea behind this is, as part of our modernization, we're gonna have people flying around here, you know. What we need at the top of this particularly tall tower is a aircraft warning light. That's what that is. When it works. I will make it work. And then we'll just cover this up, we'll use an anti-cover, and that will sort that out. What else? What are we going to do today? Okay, just before we go, I just want to finish off the inside of this. So let's just jump in here. So for now, this place will end up being very dark, as you can see. And I will be clearing out a bunch of this. This all the way down, that all needs to go. So if we just go from the top instead then. So here. Because we just need to add a little bit of light, you know? We just do that every 2. So we're going to end up using a lot of these, but I like the clean light look. It's very corporate building like. And that's what we do here at ILM. We bring corporations to Minecraft. We also destroy nature in the process, but you know, that's more of a mission statement than a goal. We just want to bring that modern convenience to Minecraft. Okay, well that will do for now. So, thanks for watching guys, and I will catch you later. Bye bye.